On 15th July 2025, India's Health Ministry issued an advisory. It asked offices and hospitals to install oil and sugar awareness boards. These boards highlight high fat and high sugar foods like samosa and jalebi. Social media exploded. People thought it was a ban. Outrage all over. How dare you cancel our beloved samosa? But hold on, it wasn't a ban. The PIB clarified it is an advisory, not mandatory, and definitely not a ban. So, what's really going on? Let's look at some of the numbers. And mind you, they are very scary. India may have 440 million obese people by 2050. Currently, India is number 2 globally when it comes to diabetes cases. Heart disease coupled with hypertension account for 32% of all the deaths in the country. And what's really fueling it? Trans fats, added sugar, and salt overload. This isn't just about one snack. It's about what we are eating every day without even realizing it. Let's break down common foods and the silent killers present in them. Biscuits and cookies, trans fat, sugar, and preservatives. Our favorite namkeen and chips have quite a high content of sodium, palm oil, and fake flavors. Don't forget our pastries and soft drinks, which constitute around 10 gram of sugar per 100 ml. And do you know what is the recommendation by WHO for the sugar content? It's less than 25 grams per day. Salt. Indians consume 10 grams per day, which is double the safe limit as prescribed by WHO, which is 5 grams per day. From school kids to working adults, we are all hooked, and most of us don't even read the labels. So, why the boards? Because these are small nudges that make people pause and think about what they're eating and where the food is impacting them. It's not about the cancelling culture, rather, it's about creating an awareness among the population. So, who's the real villain? Of course, it's not your favorite samosa and jalebi. It's the invisible ingredients, the reused oil, the hidden sugar, and the fake flavors. The health ministry is just holding up a mirror for all of us. We can still eat it, but we should be very much aware of what's inside it. When it comes to the nutrition of our country, India is facing a triple burden: undernutrition, micronutrient deficiency, and overnutrition. These don't happen separately. Data shows that 32% of kids under 5 years old were underweight, while 35% were stunted. 67% of kids aged 6 to 60 months were anemic, which has increased from 59%, and 24% of women and 22.9% of men aged between 15 to 49 years are overweight or obese. In 5.1% of households, mother-child pairs showed all three burdens. That's triple malnutrition in one family. This crisis is not just biological, it's systematic. Let's talk why people are eating like this. Quick commerce equals quick cravings. Blinkit, Zepto, Swiggy, Instamart constitute 64,000 crore market in financial year 2025. It is expected to triple to 2 lakh crore by financial year 2028, making an annual growth rate of 40 to 45% as per Red Sea. People are ordering more snacks more frequently with zero label readings and instant gratification. Health washing has been equivalent to misinformed eating. Nutri-Choice biscuits claim to be diabetes friendly, but they are packed with refined flour, maltodextrin, and fake flavors. As per a recent study, it was found that 91% of foods marketed to children were still high in sugar, salt, or fat. Buzzwords like multigrain, low fat, organic are just label tricks. The truth, it is still junk. The weak regulations have also opened the gates for unlicensed and under-equipped food labs, along with small businesses skipping compliance checks altogether. As a result, many ultra-processed foods enter the market without the proper scrutiny. The hidden additives are the silent killers and saboteurs. Additives like tartrazine are linked to ADHD symptoms that are diagnosed in 8% of the children. Even neurotypical kids have showed hyperactivity spikes. Data from AIMS and NCBI backs this. Sodium benzoate and nitrates together result in gut inflammation and increase the risk of cancer. And India has no robust acceptable daily intake enforcement yet, ADI. Governments across the world are stepping up to reshape the food system, and here's how they're doing it, tier by tier. Here is the four-tier approach that countries globally are following to tackle the processed food and NCDs problem which has been rising. The first tier is behavioral nudges, followed by regulatory and fiscal policies, then reformulation and community engagement. While countries like Chile and Mexico have resorted to behavioral nudges, the impact has been a decrease in the HFSS consumption and an increased public awareness. A few examples of the initiative include warning labels and traffic light tags. Countries like Mexico and Thailand have resorted to regulatory and fiscal policies. Some of the initiatives by them include sugar sweetened beverage and salt taxes and trans fat caps. The result has been a reduction in the purchase of unhealthy products and reduction in the long-term NCD burden. UK and Chile have also come to reformulation, wherein the mandatory product reforms and nutrition certificate programs have been the key initiatives. As a result, shelves are getting occupied by healthier products now. When it comes to community engagement, Latin America have been quite a leader in this segment. School food guidelines, vendor training, and mass awareness campaigns are some of the initiatives taken care by them. As a result, there has been an improvement in diet literacy and a behavioral change at grassroots level. These countries aren't banning foods, but they are creating smarter environments to help people choose better even without realizing it. India has adopted a multi-pronged approach to promote healthy eating through FSSAI-led initiatives. The Eat Right India movement has trained over 12 lakh food handlers and certified 284 railway stations and almost 250 street food hubs. Over 55 lakh liters of used cooking oil have been repurposed into biodiesel. The FOPL policy, front of pack labeling, currently proposed, aims to introduce color-coded warnings for high fat, sugar, and salt content. Through the Trans Fat Free India campaign, the permissible trans fat limit was reduced from 10% in 2013 to 2% by 2022, which is now mandatory. Other initiatives like Clean Street Food Hubs, Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Center, Poshan Abhiyan, and midday meals have targeted undernutrition and banned junk food in school canteens. Lastly, community campaigns such as the Swasth Bharat Yatra, along with Eat Right Campus and Fit India, have also boosted. So, what should India be doing to curb the broken food system that it is currently facing? Here is a 3Ps framework that can help our country to take the right step forward: policies, platforms, and places. When it comes to policies, India must mandate strong FOPL labels. Countries like Chile, Brazil, Israel use black warning labels for high sugar, salt, and fat content present in food. This has proven to reduce the sales of junk food and force product reformulation. Ban misleading ads and child targeting. Thailand has banned sugary drink ads during kids shows. India still allows cartoon mascots and fake immunity claims on cereals and biscuits. Children are reported to be the biggest victims of food marketing. Penalize processed food that breaks nutrition norms. It is quite alarming to know that most Indian packaged food, almost 60%, violates WHO nutrient limits. Still legal. So what is the right thing to do? Regular audits, public scorecards, and brand penalties for non-compliance. When we move to platforms, it's high time to regulate the food delivery and quick commerce apps like Zomato, Swiggy, Blinkit, which are slowly turning out to be digital junk food malls. Not only do they push unhealthy stuff into our system, but they also disturb our lifestyle. Serious reforms are needed, such as mandatory nutritional labels, visibility of FOPL online, and reduction of the junk food ads during the mealtime. Secondly, ban health washing. Brands keep on fooling customers with buzzwords. India lacks a health claim regulation code. Banning the vague health terms and forcing scientific substantiation will be the right step forward to curbing the health issues that are coming up due to the eating habits. Next comes the places. When it comes to places, it involves reforming the on-ground food environments, which mostly aims to clean up the food in schools, offices and hospitals. Why are chips and sodas still sold inside government schools and hospitals? These can be fixed with healthy food default options, hydration stations, and mandatory clean canteen rules. As consumers, what is it that we can do to ensure proper diet and reduction in terms of NCDs? Following a 3D framework for smarter food choices seems a very possible solution. Detect, deflect, and demand. When it comes to detect, we need to be aware and know what we are eating. Read the labels, know the junk, and not get fooled. Oat noodles, multigrain biscuits, well, check the ingredients and not just the buzzwords. Most importantly, catch the triggers. Are you stress eating too much? Or is it the late night binging that's going on? It's time to understand and learn from your patterns. Deflect. Swap smart. Don't just stop. The goal is to replace bad food habits with sustainable, healthier ones. Be it at home or in offices and schools. Never miss out on deflecting your old food habits. A few examples could be swapping your oily tadkas with dry roasted spices or using smaller oil bottles to reduce the consumption of oil. Smarter substitutes as well as planning ahead can be very helpful in altering your food habits. Lastly, demand. Push for a healthier food culture around you with the goal to influence your environment and also impact others' lives. When eating out, ask for less oil. At stores, nudge for healthier snacks. And when at school or at work, push for a cleaner, better food options. Going digital to understand what is the content present in your food, and using food tracker apps can also increase accountability and improve your eating habits too. Lastly, samosa is not your villain, and neither jalebis. The real danger? Ultra-processed fakery dressed up as multigrain savior. Don't indulge into the cancel culture. Cancel the con. Your thali is not the threat. It is what's sneaking past the regulations, sweet in deceit, twisted in truth. So go ahead, enjoy the flaky samosa with that awesome jalebi guilt-free. The real flex is to know the difference.